Hello, Alden Alternay here, coming to you live from Avoca Beach on the central coast of New South Wales. We're about an hour north of Sydney. I grew up in Sydney in the Northern Beaches area, and my brother lives in Gosford. I haven't actually seen him for quite a while. Normally I do a family trip every year and come and see my brother. During the last few years, my uncle has passed away and I wasn't able to go to his funeral during COVID. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, where they've had people die and they maybe haven't been able to attend the funeral, etc. And so it got me thinking as I saw family yesterday, some family members I hadn't seen for 3 years, and the sadness that was there, because normally my uncle is at that family gathering and this is the first time he wasn't at the gathering, and just made me think about life and how grateful I am to be alive, and how nothing is guaranteed in this world. There are no guarantees, and sometimes we think that we have ages to do things and we have ages to enjoy life and we'll do that later, or put things off. How often do you put things off in your life that maybe you could do now, right? Maybe you could enjoy and savor the moment. And more I've been realizing how beautiful life is and how grateful I am to be in Australia, to be born here, born in Sydney. I have Greek, Turkish and Ukrainian background, and I think of people who have been through wars. I think of people who've been through really hard times, and everything that has happened in our life has brought us to this point right now where we are in life. And I'm so grateful to have been able to travel so much. I can see you, David Kavanagh, there. Just did an amazing trip to Thailand with David, and did the Internet Summit there, which was awesome. My first overseas trip in about 3 years as well. And now I'm at Avoca Beach, and I just want to show you this beautiful view and share with you some of the things that I have enjoyed here just the last few days, just connecting with nature. I'll turn this around now and show you this beautiful view of the view that I've had from my balcony staying here at Avoca Beach the last few days. Here we go. It's like rainforest here. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful jacaranda tree in purple in the background there, you can see. And there we are. And it's so nice. It's been so nice just being able to wake up to this every day and just see this magnificent nature here. And we're only about a 2-minute drive from the beach too, which is extraordinary. I can see why the Central Coast is such a popular place. And I live on the Gold Coast, which is also absolutely stunning. And I'm so grateful for this beautiful environment in this little piece of paradise here. There's 15 acres here at Avoca Beach Hotel, and they're like little lodges, little cabin lodges here, and hotel section. There's a bar, bistro area, restaurant, etc. And in this 15 acres here, I have witnessed kookaburras. I've seen green and red parrots. I've seen rainbow lorikeets. I saw a water dragon today. I saw rabbit running along. I saw some beautiful flowers and fern trees and just amazing nature, little white butterflies, all these things that sometimes, just to take a moment and enjoy nature and just get in amongst nature. It's just absolutely glorious on this little 15-acre pocket here on the Central Coast in Avoca Beach. It's absolutely stunning, and to hear the kookaburras sing and to hear the birds play and eat the berries, and the water dragon running along outside the cafe. It's just so nice to connect. This is hello Hazrati, hello, good to see you. Ken, hello, good to see you too. This is on the Central Coast in New South Wales, which is about an hour north of Sydney, driving north of Sydney, an hour and a half or so north of Sydney. Okay, there's Avoca Beach, you can look it up. Avoca Beach is absolutely stunning, and I'll show you the view again for those who've just joined us. This little piece of paradise here. Here it is. And you can hear the birds chirping. It's amazing. Just 15 acres, so close to roads. There's roads not far from here. Just goes to show how much nature you can find in a small pocket of land that is so close to everything. Two-minute drive from the beach. And it's just absolutely magic. And there's so many parts of Australia like this, so many parts of the world that are just absolutely glorious. And how often do we take time and just get out in amongst nature and just reset, ground ourselves? I love to get out on the grass with no shoes on and just ground myself in the grass and get out in the sunshine and get some of that vitamin D and reset myself in the ocean. I love to swim in the ocean. If you're feeling a bit flat, get out and enjoy some of the beautiful nature that we have all around us. It, absolutely blows me away how plants can sometimes grow out of little rocky areas, and they're so resilient. And I've been sharing a lot of flower pictures and a lot of animal posts and things like that on my social media because it's to remind people how beautiful life is and how easy is it to get into whinge mode. How easy is it to wake up and just complain about all the things we don't like? How often do you do that? And do you notice yourself doing it? Because often out of the 60,000 thoughts we have a day, about 90% are the same as we had yesterday, and about 80% of them are negative for most people. So actually just getting conscious to our thoughts and to our feelings, and actually to notice when we're in overwhelm. I speak for myself here because this is a place that I've become very familiar with over the years, working in the media for so long and having a full-on business that's go in the media, and having tight time frames, or deadlines as they call it in the media. I prefer the word time frames nowadays. Being on the run and on the go often, for me, it's been such a godsend to slow down, appreciate nature, just to take a moment and watch the red parrots and the green parrots just feeding on the palms, or just watching little spiders sitting in their web, thinking, gosh, it's taken them so long to build their little web. And some people just come along and they just break up the web, right? And you think, gosh, the spider's just spent all night has been building this web, and then some people just come along and just break it up thinking, oh, it's a nuisance spider web. But it's all in divine order. Everything is there for a reason, right? The spiders are there to catch the moths and the other little insects, and everything just works perfectly in divine order. And I look at the trees around me, I think, gosh, these have taken years to grow, some of these trees. I'm going to share with you again this beautiful view, and think about how solid these trees are and what they've been through when times have come and gone, people have come and gone, and the trees are still here and growing beautifully in this parcel of land. Absolutely gorgeous. Here we are again. And so many of these jacaranda trees, this beautiful purple tree here, there's so many of these out at the moment. Just so beautiful. I was admiring this gorgeous cockatoo today, and I was just looking up at it, and the kookaburras, and then there was a centipede, this little centipede, and I thought, oh my gosh, all these little legs on this centipede. It's just so cool. I love just admiring nature, admiring how amazing nature is. And even ants, did you know that ants carry 10 times their weight? I'm sure there's no human beings that can carry 10 times their weight, but an ant can, right? So every animal has some genius about them, just like every human animal has some genius about them, just like you have some genius about you. And I do believe we're all here for a reason, and everything happens for us, not to us, right? Everything happens for us, not to us. And so how is what's been happening in your life? How is it serving you? How is it uplifting you? How are you learning from your experiences? Whether you feel good or you don't feel good about them, they're all there teaching us something. And depending on how quickly we get the lessons, depends on how quickly we can move through things, sometimes to a more joyful state. And I do believe that's where it's at in life, to really have as much fun as we can with what we're doing, and to do what lights us up, to do what brings you joy. Do what brings you joy. What is it that brings you joy? Let me know in the comments here. And what is it you're grateful for today? What is it you're grateful for? It's the quickest way you can just shift your state. right? What are you grateful for today? Asatosh, I can see you there. You want to join on video, Asatosh? Let's see if we can bring you in. Let's have a look at this. If we can add Asatosh, from India, and just caught up with some beautiful people too from India recently, thanks to Asatosh. Lovely, lovely lady. Oh, here we are. It looks like you might be coming on, Asatosh. Let's see.
Oh, hi, Hello Network. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
So good to see you. So good to see you. And yes, you need to be grateful for everything you have in your life, because when you're grateful, then the universe works for you. So all your manifestations come true when you are grateful. So I think you need to be grateful about everything you have, everything around you, because that's something, everything is unique, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And nature is one of the most unique, most beautiful things around. And as human beings, often we can overcomplicate things. We over dramatize things, right? When we just come back to nature and go, oh my goodness, look at this little butterfly here, you know, flitting around. Look at these insects, look at these birds, look at these trees. There's so much magic all around us, and it's up to us whether we see that or not, right? It's like the sunrise and a sunset. There's one every day, or one sunrise, one sunset every day, and do we show up for it, right? It's our choice whether we're going to show up and admire the beauty of that. And Asatosh, I'm so grateful for you, and you're an absolute gem in my life and such an inspiration to so many people. So thank you, Asatosh, for being in my life. Thank you to Speakers Tribe, where we met as well.
Yeah. And Alvin, as you speak, you know, I can look at that radiance, that beauty in you, which is so, which is so authentic, real. And when you talk about all this, you know, look at your face, you completely red, you know, and it's like and the kind of peace you have when you speak, when the internal happiness you are radiating right now, you know, once you see the video again, you'll see, you know, what I'm talking about. You're just oozing off that energy, that positivity right now.
Thank you so much, Asatosh. You know, I am re-energized and rejuvenated being among nature. That's what it is. And I do find sometimes if I feel a bit flat at any point, that I just get back into nature, just get outside and just appreciate what we have around us, and, you know, get into the ocean. That's a fantastic reset. But even just, you know, touch a tree, feel the energy of a tree. Everything has energy as part of it, right? And admiring all the little creatures and the big creatures and all the animals out there. It's just such a blessing to be alive with so much majesty and so much, you know, majestic beauty and magnificence all around us.
Absolutely. And thank you. A lot of gratitude to you for bringing this up, because in our busy life, we forget to be grateful for things we have, you know.
Yes.
We are just on the materialistic side, that we talk about what we don't have. We don't talk about what we have. And we don't spend enough time, you know, appreciating the beauty all around us. Thank you so much, Alvin.
Thank you, Asatosh. Love your work. Lots of love over to India. Everyone in India right now, sending you lots of love. Thank you so much, Asatosh. Thanks for coming on. And anything else you want to say before we continue here, Asatosh?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone who's, who's live along with Alvin. I think Alvin is a media queen. She's rightly the media queen, because she brings in that that charisma.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. Love your work. We'll talk to you soon, Asatosh.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Take care.
Thank you. Okay, have a great night. Bye.
Take care.
See you. Bye. Bye. All right. Okay, here we are, back again. All right, so let's have a look at some of the comments. Sounds like a beautiful place. Ken Kleinberg says, Ken is my co-host for the Total Truth Show in the US of A in San Diego. So glad you're enjoying yourself. Yes, Ken, I am absolutely enjoying myself here. Mull Roberts says, true Mother Nature is our best healing for mind and body. so true. It's absolutely glorious. And thank you so much for joining me right now. It's been fantastic to have you here with me. Please let me know, what are you grateful for in the chat? And if you do connect with nature, then please do let me know in the chat, what nature have you connected with lately? What sort of animals, what sort of plants maybe that you've admired? Let me know. I just saw a beautiful lavender bush here before as well. A beautiful lavender bush, and it was absolutely glorious, and had a little smell of that as well. It was stunning. Sending you lots of love. Remember, the Global Good News Challenge is on right now. We have the November challenge, which you can start anytime up until the end of November, sharing gratitude and good news, helping to lift your energy and lift the energy on the planet. You can go to the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page and find out all the details about that, pinned to the top. You will feel amazing, and so will the people who see your Good News Challenge. They will feel amazing as well. You'll be lifting your energy and lifting the energy of those around you. And also, for those on the Gold Coast, we have a very exciting event coming up. We have a Christmas extravaganza, about 15 performers and speakers, and we're all coming together to do an Animal Action night, Animal Action comedy music extravaganza. That will be on the 18th of December, the Sunday before Christmas. It's going to be at the Quality Hotel, Mermaid Waters, and we are raising funds for Vinnie's CEO Sleep Out, which is to help the homeless, and also to Healing Hooves charity to help the animals as well, to help rescued horses. It's going to be an amazing night, and thank you to everyone who's supporting that. You can see the promo up online for that right now. Hope you can join us there. And for those in Brisbane, we are having an event in January as well, Skyrocket Your Success in 2023. So if you can make that, that's going to be amazing. We'll do vision boards, do some clearing, and really set some intentions for the new year and help you get it out there as well. It's going to be a really cool day with Lorna Buckland that I'm doing. And this lady, Lorna, now she was given 3 months to live 41 years ago. She's extraordinary. She's one of my Mass Media Mastery members, and she's such a joy. Beautiful person and so highly qualified, it's ridiculous. So if you want to check out all those, you can check out my Linktree. All my links are on Linktree, linktr.ee/Aldwyn, ALDWYN. You'll see everything there. Sending you lots of love here wherever you are in the world. Let us know, what are you grateful for today in the chat? What are you grateful for? And once again, I'll show you this gorgeous view to admire. We are coming on sunset here in New South Wales, just north of Sydney in the Central Coast. Here we are to the view again to appreciate nature. Thanks for joining me. Here we are. Just so nice, so nice. Take a deep breath and come into places like this. I just absolutely love it. Love it. And we're staying in a 2-bedroom apartment here, and there's beautiful high ceilings. It's all brick, and it's so much character here. I love it. It's like little log cabins. It's really, really cool. And so grateful to experience this at Avoca Beach, and grateful for my beautiful brother, Nicholas Alternay, who has an optometry shop at Kincumber. For those, a lot of local people know my brother, Nicholas Alternay, Eyes by Design Optometry. So if you want to get your eyes checked, he's a great guy to see. He's very, very good at what he does. And love to hear from you. What are you grateful for today? Let me know in the comments. Sending you lots and lots of love. Have a beautiful day or night, wherever you are in the world. Thanks to Asatosh for coming on and sharing his gratitude today. Awesome person as well. And check out our Total Truth show with Ken Kleinberg too, if you haven't seen that yet. That's awesome. We've got that up on BitChute and on Rumble as well, because we've had a little bit of censorship on YouTube, believe it or not. Crazy. Why would anyone censor anything? There's nothing to hide. Why the censorship, I always ask. Yes, interesting times with the information movement going on at the moment, freedom of information. This is why there's such a lot of freedom of information channels now coming out. People want free speech, and that's definitely something I'm standing for, is more free speech. Thank you once again for joining me. Stay connected, and as Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. And as I say, shine bright and light up all those around you. Mwah. Sending you lots of love, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.